Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Now, the Cabinet Minister of Agriculture, Mithika Linturi, has come out now to say that they are now coming out to give tenders to the farmers from Zambia. Now, it seems like we don't have farms. We don't have people who understand on how to plant maize. It is only Zambia that has people who are well educated and understands how they're going to farm. I want you to watch a video of Mithika Linturi coming out to say that Kenya is going to have to farm, or they are going to plant maize in Zambia. When I watched that video, I asked myself several questions that also you, after watching that video, you will ask yourself the same question that I'm asking myself. So, watch the video, then we continue.
A very few months, because we are getting serious support from the government of Zambia by giving us opportunity to ship maize from Zambia to Kenya. I am getting land to grow maize to bring to Kenya. As a short term, I mandate the measure to address the problem, because we can grow maize, they can grow maize in 4 months. I want to tell you, by the end of August, we will have brought down the cost of unga to less than 120 shillings. We are not negotiating. I'm even going extra miles in contracting farmers to go do farming for maize. In another few weeks, I'm going there to give farmers contracts to do maize for me to buy to bring to Kenya. Whatever they produce, I will take, because the cost of production in Zambia is quite low. I am going to get a ton of
what percentage compared to
my friend. I'm getting $300 per ton. If you were to work out that arithmetic, $300 per ton means what? Is when you say a dollar probably won't be, today is at 130, or 130 times 300 is 3,900. That is 3,900 is what the Zambians are likely to sell their maize to me for a ton. So if a ton is 1,000 kilos, so 3,900 divided by 1,000 means that I will buy a kilo of maize less than 40, or around 40 shillings. So what I only need to do is negotiate with Tazara Ridley or anybody else to ship the maize in Kenya. And the worst case scenario, probably even if the transport was to be double, we'll get to 80. So if we were to get maize here a kilo at 80, then we are good to go.
So that will be as soon as August?
In 4 months' time, because now, we have to contract them to do the farming for us. Anybody to get in the farmers know who will take that produce. So I'm saying, I've told you the other immediate measure, I've given the permits to the free to bring in the maize. I have given people permits to bring rice into the country. And these ones are supposed to be here in the next 14 days.
How many farmers?
So as we consume what we have imported, then we are preparing other farmers outside Kenya to grow maize for us to bring to Kenya. So we will address the issue. Don't be worried. You're not sleep hungry, my friend. Yes. So look for money to buy, as well as at the same time, make sure that small shamba of yours, whatever size it is, you have planted an onion, a cabbage,
now,
a
tomato. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something that I've realized about this government. There's some people and individuals that were given the public office, but when it comes to the duty and role towards that office, they don't understand. How can a cabinet minister of agriculture can come out vibrantly explaining to Kenyans on how Kenyans are going to plant maize in Zambia? I want to tell you today, Mithika Linturi understands very well that we are having farms. We are having those people who are farming. They are planting maize. There's some part of the country that is planting maize twice a year. There's some regions that are planting maize once in a year. So when you look at that rotational, for example, like Uasin Gishu County, they normally plant maize once in a year. When they are planting now maize now, they will harvest it maybe during December period. But regions like Kakamega, Busia, Trans Nzoia, other parts like Kisii and Nyanza region, they always plant maize twice a year. When you look at Mount Kenya region, they are also practicing farming. You will find some people are planting Irish potato, some are planting rice, some are having cabbages, carrots, onions, some are even farming milk, they have milk. So I'm so worried when I'm watching a cabinet minister of agriculture to come out to tell us, we as Kenyans, that now the tender is going to be given and contract to the farmers from Zambia. That now they're going to produce maize for us. When I watched Mithika Linturi saying that in Zambia, their maize get matured in 4 months. What about other parts of the Republic of Kenya, which is also producing maize the same period that you are telling Kenyans that Zambia is planting maize and is maturing for 4 months? That also some parts of the Republic of Kenya is getting just 4 months or 5 months. Maize is okay, you can harvest it. So whatever Mithika Linturi could have come out to say is that we want to support, and this money that we could have invested in Zambia to give them a contract towards farming or planting maize, they should come out and support those parts of the Republic of Kenya which is planting maize and is getting mature faster than other regions like Uasin Gishu County, because Uasin Gishu County is planting maize once in a year. So it has reached at a point that even these people they don't understand even whatever they're doing in the offices. It was so shame as a cabinet minister whom claimed himself as a person that is competent in the office of agriculture, Ministry of Agriculture, now telling us so shame words. Then we as Kenyans, we're just keeping quiet, watching the way they're behaving. You think that the solution that Mithika Linturi can bring the high cost of living to at least to be affordable to the common mwananchi? I saw a certain post of Dennis Itumbi coming out to tell us that because William Ruto went to practice farming today or yesterday, or rather today, and also Rigathi Gachagua went to practice farming, now that farming is going to lower the high cost of living. Then some Kenyans ask themselves, if you are rushing to plant maize so that the high cost of living to be lowered, remember the high cost of living is having several issues like fuel, like electricity, and several others. So Kenyans were asking, if you are rushing to plant maize, will you be able to plant oil? Will you be able to plant electricity? So it is a high time that we must realize that these people are just playing with our minds. These people have realized that we are fools. They are keeping us as fools. We don't know whatever is happening. This is obvious an incompetence government. It is illegitimate. Whatever they are doing is just out of guesswork. Because what William Ruto did was to bring more politicians in the public offices than even mixing with technocrats. You know, technocrats, they do understand to craft the economy. But when you look at politicians, some of them do not even understand how to craft the economy. You know, so people like Mithika Linturi will tell you what, he doesn't understand anything. He's just there because he is the cabinet minister of agriculture. He doesn't understand anything towards the agriculture. And that is why he's coming out to release a very shameful statement towards the agriculture. How can you go and farm in Zambia, yet we are having farms in Kenya? This is just a certain shame. So for us, we as Kenyans, even if we are giving them pressure, even if we will not give them pressure, these are totally confused government, including even the president himself. I saw somewhere where the traveling only, the hospitality, is consuming 4.9 million Kenyan shillings every day. 4.9 million Kenyan shillings every day. When you calculate with in a month, this is almost billions of money. So it has reached at a point that we as Kenyans, we are suffering because of certain individuals that are in office but incompetence to deliver for us. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, I want to appreciate you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till you meet on another video.